Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Tainted Grail. And I left this episode pointing at this location, so presumably I was going to upgrade some equipment. Probably even something I'm currently already using. Let's look into that, shall we? So, nothing that required this material. No meteoric iron. Normal iron, absolutely fine. And while I could start enhancing Sir Lancelot's gear, I should also look for alternatives to do with the other knights. In terms of... Ooh! Okay, hang on. Bargain stuff. My crafting chances are not good. I could pump in a lot of leather. Is that wise? Probably not. I can make some leather. Here we go. I believe I've made a full blood-soaked set, but I can check that by going over here. There's the body, the head, the gloves, so it's just the boots. There we go. So yes, that has been made. And for all these other fine fancy designs, that's a lot of bones. Okay. And skulls. I should go looking for some skeletons. Ooh. And meteoric iron for the flame gorge stuff. Oh! And the fancy helmet. Wait, the ghastly helm increases spell power by 25%. Okay, so it is just a magic spellcasting item. Ravenous claws, croakmore stuff. Looks like it's all about the damage boosting. Okay. The warm coat is now a back item, not a chest item, so... maybe worth looking into. We can make another one of those if we need to. We don't need to. Ah, yes. I did have new relics to use, didn't I? There we go. Just do a quick recording check because I've had a bit of a bonkers time, so I want to make sure everything's working properly. Good. I kind of want to change this for... Designed to be used with the Inferno Blade, which I have not yet discovered. Okay. Let's check the time. Ooh, okay. I see. while it is now theoretically a bit safer to head out into the weird night, kind of thinking of going after this one next. Everything else out here seems to be in the infected area. I don't know though. I mean, there's... Oh yes, and there is another dueling night around here somewhere, isn't there? Ooh. Ugh. Let's see, that's just... Hang on. Temptation. Oh, that's... Ah, that's the priest I can't persuade. Yeah. Right. I think... Still haven't found those ether blooms yet. Okay. Oh, seems like he's gone off into the same village where I think I saw Red Death victims, but... I don't know where I'm going to get these shells. The Marrowghast just are not dropping them. I also think I should probably get a good night's rest before heading out to adventure. I know it's early, but it does feel very worthwhile. We'll leave a little earlier in the morning to make up for it. Yeah, I did say wake up by mistake. To wake up for it. Yes, that's what we must do. Ooh, look at that purple sky. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Yep, I mean it's pelting it down, isn't it? We're going to get drenched. Our cloak will be soggy and sodden, as will our boots. The sabatons over the boots will be another matter. Actually, do we even have sabatons? No. No, we don't. We should look into that. In fact, we should look into trying to find some sort of heavier armour altogether, as otherwise our rapidly increasing endurance will push us down into medium category. And then our only maxed out skill will be drastically impacted in terms of our defense. Well now, let's head out and off to adventure. Alright, away we go. Brigands to the left of us, quite possibly if we're not careful. Brigands ahead of us, indubitably.
Stay sharp. I'll strike you down!
I don't know if that was a successful parry or not, but it felt good. And now I'm going to go and endanger myself. And pick some potatoes, apparently. Hello, 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 hello. I see bad guys on the map. I think they want to die.
Huh? Did you hear something?
I did. It was your of pain after being struck.
I'll make you pay for that.
Got him. Right. We are going to be over encumbered so soon. But not quite yet, apparently. There's a bear. The bear may cause a problem. We may have to deal with it. Yep. Reckon so. Why am I inflicting so much bleed? I didn't put something on the axe, did I? No. Oh, is it inflicting burn? Nope, it's this ring. Okay. Understanding has been achieved. We will leave the two dryads to their business, whatever it may be. Because we had cause to encounter a maddened dryad, and it wasn't pretty. Oh, hello. I won't tell a lie. For a moment there, I thought the dryads had gone insane and attacked me. And actually, they've been drawn into conflict. Okay, back up. Sorry about this. But you brought this on yourself. Connells, yeah. Unsummoned on cast of death. As expected. Okay, well look, I'm gonna... Ooh, hello. Right. Come at me, you crazy bastards, with all your poisoned bodies. Got him. Right. Now, somewhere over here, in fact, pretty much right over there, should be exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, good. Well, good-ish. I'm sensing a bit of a potion issue here. Oh, 15. There's me thinking that was a far more effective potion there. Okay, understood. I shall have to be a little careful. Oh, that's right. I was going to look for somewhere I could brew potions. Privy good sir, a word if I may. Who the fuck are you? Uh-oh. That looks really bad.
Greetings, stranger. May the word bless your day. Is there something you need? A warm meal? A place to rest? Or perhaps you're in need of a weapon to bolster your courage as you travel through these dark and troubled lands? I haven't gathered much, but you might find something useful here.
You speak of the word. Are you a member of the Red Church?
At the end of his papacy, the 18th Pope of the Red Church issued the papal bull of calling.
Papacy,
It's
but
truly
carry
a
on.
sacred scripture. I often find myself going back to it, as the word therein moves me deeply. Out of all the verses, these are the ones that resonate with me most. May all those called by the word never be forsaken by it. If your way of the word leads you through thorns and whips, embrace it and become an inquisitor of penance. If your way of the word is that of a sword, blood, and fire, shed the blood, fuel the fires, and become an inquisitor of pain. I have been called, so here I am, and this is my truth.
So you are an inquisitor then?
Unless my interpretation of the papal bull of calling is wrong, then yes, that's an apt description of what I do. Therefore, if it's words of comfort you're seeking, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong person. I don't perform priestly duties. Certainly.
I see.
Here's what I have.
Let's see what you have then. The History of the Island Asylum. I believe I may have read a copy already. Red Priest's Robe, Great Health Potion. Okay, I think I can make better. Summon Crystal Caller, so a spell. Summon Master Assassin, another spell. I suspect... Wait. I'm here. I can play campaign dump shit. This is obviously better. Now, don't need two of those. I like the look of Deserter's heavy armor. I should hold on to that. And I know I've made better. Right. I'm definitely holding on to those. And all these. But now I am no longer encumbered, which is excellent news. And I might not want to keep that two-handed sword very long.
Fare thee well, then.
And you're just sitting out here. Well now. Marrowghasts. This one looks like it might have a shell. Curlghast. It's a shell. And that looks like an evil stump. And this looks like the place I seek. Now, if it's just a small hut like that, I suspect this will play out rather differently. This quest has a lot of people complaining on the forums about a bug. However, that was the same case with all along the Watchtower, and it's a bug I never experienced. So, find the alchemist and uncover what he's been experimenting on. I suspect... well, let's just go in and see. It's a small building, so it's not going to be a case of sneaking around through some big cave network. Then again, it might be. Shh, little Quirko. I've got to search through this place. Preferably without becoming an experiment ourselves. That looks really bad. Let's just look at these. Calum subject observation. Is it like coelum? Four bloom interrogation. Subject 001. The four bloom essence radiates unparalleled vitality, a spark unlike anything else. Subject 001, though frail, may yet bridge the gap between human fragility and plant resilience. Procedure. Injected diluted four bloom essence into the subject's bloodstream, augmented with weirdstone. Monitored reactions closely. Results. After 1 hour, the subject was stable. Pigmentation resembling plant tissue spread across skin. Is he making a dryad by mistake? Like a weird, corrupted, fucked up zombie dryad? That could explain the angry dryads outside. After 4 hours, accelerated healing observed. Partial integration of vascular systems. Vascular has to do with the heart or lungs, right? I think heart. After 12 hours, severe tremors, fluctuating vitals. Subject's frame struggles to contain the spark. The essence resists confinement in a human vessel. If she survives, the potential is limitless. If she fails, I must refine the formula and find a stronger subject. Entry 20. What about the first 19? Experiment log 020. Subject grafting. Specimen, subject 001, female, mid-teens, malnourished. Objective, to graft living plant tissue directly onto the subject's arm. Why? Procedure. Surgical graft performed, treated with weirdstone solution to enhance spark conductivity. Results. Plant tissue initially bonded, showing signs of vascular integration. Within 12 hours, graft decayed and subject entered a catatonic state. Notes. Plant tissue spark dims when introduced to a human host. Subject recovery unlikely. Seeking a new specimen. Yeah. Are there 19 more of these things we need to find? Whoa. What's... Before I approach that... I should search for the other entries. Just in case I can find them and interact with them. Ah! Calum's journal on the spark of life. The spark of life. It exists in every living thing, yet we fail to grasp its true nature. In plants, it manifests as unyielding growth, their silent resilience against time and decay. In humans, it is the mind, the soul, the force that drives creation and destruction alike. What if these two sparks could merge? Could we create a being greater than the sum of its parts? A union of strength and intellect, instinct and wisdom? I think we're getting to the answer of the why here. Early observations. Plants are remarkable. They heal wounds that would destroy a human. A cut, a break, it matters not. Growth overtakes damage, always striving forward. But what they lack is intent, purpose. A plant does not choose, it simply reacts. Humans, however, are slaves to their frailty. The mind is strong, but the body falters. If I could combine the two, I could bind their sparks. If I could bind their sparks, perhaps I could create a being free from weakness, free to thrive in ways nature alone could never allow again. The Dryads are creatures of nature. Also Greco-Roman mythology, not really Celtic mythology. The first steps. I have collected samples, roots, vines, blood. Each holds its own spark, yet they repel one another like oil and water. I must find a bridge, a medium that allows the sparks to blend without extinguishing one another. My current theory lies in a unique reagent distilled from wyrdstone. Its mutagenic properties might serve as the key. A suitable subject. The human body is a fragile vessel, but not all vessels are equal. Those untouched by purpose, unmoored souls who drift through life, might be more receptive. I have found one such vessel, a girl lost and forgotten on the streets, her spark dim but present. She will not be missed, and she will serve a purpose greater than herself. In her the experiment begins. Progress and setbacks. The grafts hold, but only temporarily. The body rejects the plant matter as foreign, and the spark dims with every attempt. The girl is less responsive now. Her spark wanes, but I cannot stop. Failure means nothing without persistence. If her spark fades completely, I will find another vessel. The work must continue. The spark must ignite, and we have no intention of being subject 002. On the guild's ignorance. The guild claims to seek the truth, yet they bind themselves with their precious ethics. What are ethics but a chain on the pursuit of knowledge? If they understood what I claim to achieve, they would kneel before the beauty of my work. But they will not, and so I must work in secret. The Forebloom. The Forebloom, a name whispered in myths and half-truths. They say it was the first plant, the root from which all life in Avalon grew, a spark of creation itself, untouched by time or decay. If it exists, its essence could hold the answer to my search, the ultimate spark. Today I discovered a map, or what remains of one. The markings lead to a cave hidden deep in the weird-touched forest. Could it be the Forebloom's resting place? I have to know. If the Forebloom is real, its spark will surpass anything I've seen before. Pure, uncorrupted. I leave at dawn. Should I not return, let this serve as a record of my intent, and this may be where we will find him. The Forebloom is not just a key to understanding life. It is life, and I will claim it. And I am suspecting now... Okay, so we got those. Yeah, we found out what he's on. We need to find him. I suspect that's not him in the cellar. The option to talk is no longer there. Now then.
Hello? Who's there? I can feel your presence, but it's always so dark in here. I can't see very well, even when Calum brings light.
I'm looking for Calum.
Oh, he's not here. I can't feel him anywhere near the house. He must be in the cave. I think he's been there for a while, but I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track of time here.
I think he might not be coming back. What is this cave of which you speak?
The one with the plant. We're connected somehow. I can feel its roots digging into the damp soil, like they're my own. Sometimes I envy it. It feels big and strong, although I don't think it ever sees sunlight either.
Who are you?
I'm Ely. I used to beg on the streets of Connacht. I hated it. The rain, cold nights, the eyes that looked past me, the feet that kicked me. This is better in some ways, and worse in so many others. I really miss the sun.
What did Calum do to you?
He offered me a job. Said I could stay at his house. At first I didn't agree. I've had plenty of men offer me jobs, and I wanted no part of that. But he said all he needed was a housekeeper, since he belonged to some important guild and didn't have time to clean up for himself. So I said yes. He gave me a hot meal and a warm drink. Then everything went dark. I remember the floor glowing. When I woke up, I was this.
Did he do anything else?
He took some cuttings. It didn't hurt, but it felt strange. Like they were mine, but not mine. Then he waited for the branches to bear fruit. When they finally did, the fruit looked like it was born dead. He took it. After that, I hardly saw him anymore.
In a way, it could be argued that she's in a better place now than she was on the streets. However, he's taken so much from her, her humanity, her life, her whole future ahead of her. Now she's just trapped here, doomed. She wants to see the sun. Do you have any idea how I could help you?
The plant in the cave, we're linked. If you destroy it, I'll be free.
Or you'll be dead.
I'd like to be free again. Not Caelim's. Not the plants. Just mine.
I see.
Even if only for a
Yeah,
little while.
even if it's only for a little while before her life stops. Do you know where the cave is?
Not exactly. I've never seen it. Only felt it through the plant. It's vast. But it doesn't seem far away. At least, it doesn't feel far. I'm sorry. I can't explain it any better.
But if you're feeling it as a plant, you wouldn't be feeling it very far at all, because you'd be feeling as if you were there. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
It
Just
doesn't feel...
be careful with the plant. It always feels angry. That anger, sometimes, I think it took from me.
Huh. Interesting. Let's get out of here. And we can use the bed, but I don't think we should have heard downstairs. Now, if we just consult our map. Never mind the Shrine of the Croakmore. Stone Face Passage. It shouldn't be in the cozy cave, right? That would be crazy. Hang on. Let's move away a moment. I'm trying to... sod it. Ugh. Got a face on it and everything. Right. Is it just Quirko on the map? Yeah, looks like it's Quirko. Okay. I think. Huh. Ooh. Oh, it's for well. Okay. Yeah. Well. I think I've just got to try here. See if I can find my way in. Okay, there's the stone face, obviously, right? And the passage is allegedly opposite it. Oh no, there, I see. Angry shouting face, low... not so shouting face. hold on. Oh no, it's just the passage between the two stone faces. And... okay. The markings lead to a cave hidden deep in the weird touched forest. So I would presume that the area around his house is the weird touched forest. I'd also presume I should change this for something a bit more effective. As it's not giving me a quest marker. Now, I don't think he came and built this hut here after he found where the cave was, and the cave is really nearby. That would be a very Elder Scrolls quest setup, where the thing's right next to it. So let us instead... Whoa! I saw you climbing the tree. Whatever that thing is. Alright, let's do it. That was a little weird delay there. Hello? That certainly sounded ominous. Excuse me. Gotta kill you now. This definitely feels like a very unsafe place. Oh, one of you. Did he miss because of the hill? And yes, I'm trying to parry and it's not going very well. Oh, I think we're heading for the tower. I also think heading for the tower is a bad idea and not the location I should be aiming for. We are heading for the tower. We should be looking for some kind of cavern. Oh, and the mushrooms, yeah. Okay. Let's do... You know, if we get caught out late, we could sleep in his house after all. And we might have to. This. Oh, hello. Yeah. Come fight me. So it looks like only the curlghasts drop shells. That would be my experience so far. Without an autosave, it could be dangerous. Or it might just be that we've been out long enough in here. That question mark feels like we should be headed towards it. Oh, another 2. Okay. Oh, what are you? Oh, you! Okay. Oh, it's starting to look very dark, isn't it? Yes. The older worm, presumably the great big skeleton. I think we will have to rest at a safe location. We're probably not quite ready for the weird night in this realm just yet. Although we'll find out soon enough. And why do I even think it would be safe to rest in that bed? Well, at least we dealt with the weird night. He will trouble us no more, unless he will, and does. I'd like to imagine that if he does, it'll be a new weird night and not the same one. Oh, it seems to be lighter here. Almost as bright as day. Does not appear to be safe. Although that Inquisitor... Ooh. Does not seem to be affected. Let's pray he remains that way. For our sake. I think people were having problems finding his research notes. They'd done everything else and they were saying, look, we just can't do the thing. Oh god, and because we rested, we're now running again as if... Let's just go lighten our load. To justify our movement speed.
Welcome back, Wanderer.
I don't suppose you know where I can find a cave around here.
What I have.
No? Oh, just asking, you know. I appear to... Wait. Ooh.
Fare thee well, then.
It's a wolf. In the tree. Thank you for your cooperation. So if we follow the spine of this ancient giant skeleton of some long dead draconic beast. Oh, we're now on the inside with the ribs, not on the outside anymore. So the spine is twisted somewhere along the way. Yeah! Gimme shell! Please. Shell! Oil, obviously. Right. Oh, could that be cave entrance? Hang on. Oh, don't worry, it's just these guys. Well, I'm gonna be overburdened again. Another bad stump. Right. I have potions. Bad potions, which should be consumed. There we go. Bad in a effect to weight ratio. Oh, that doesn't. Right. Raspberries, sure. Must be very weird ones, but still. Let's see. Bridge. Floating tower. I'll have to search further into the forest. As I don't appear to be discovering a cavern just yet. Is it the mouth of the Elder Worm? Where he believes he has found that if that's a cave entrance, and the weird bloom he's been harvesting is inside the creature, that could make a lot of sense. What do you think, Quirko? Do you think we should try and get inside the dead skeleton? In case it's where we're supposed to look? I think you think yes. Oh. Whoa. That's a big change. It's all gone very green very suddenly. And backing out of it didn't change it. It's not that late in the day. Okay, that looks like jaw. And there's the other's jaw. And then the path goes up into it. Did I walk down the middle of this thing without even realizing? Just seeing the spine on the one side? I believe I may have done. In which case, this is not the cavern opening. Yeah. I mean, he does say the cave is hidden in the depths of this area, so let's just push on, Ben. And if it's hidden, it's probably not just a matter of following the path. But if we follow the path, we should at least be able to retrace our steps should we need to. Now, whatever's gone on in the air to make everything green, it hasn't affected our weapon and our own character model. So I don't believe it's something suddenly gone really weird with my screen, for example. That looks like a weird stump I may have already killed. No, it appears to be pulsating with life. It also appears to be the direction I must take. So I suspect axe attacks. Oh, it's you. Hello. Well, that was not a successful parry at all. And before I cast a healing spell, I can use that to get rid of it. Okay. Looks like another Marrowghast or some kind of crabby creature. Oh no, Knuckleavy. Okay. Oh, poison, okay. Now, a weird creature indeed, as we potentially grow nearer to a weird cavern. Or perhaps you intend to lead me to it. It's a start. Ooh, that looks like a weird cavern inside that tree. Come on, you don't have a helmet. I believe, though, I may have discovered the location I seek. And that collection looks like a face. Or worse. This is definitely save-worthy. Alright. How bad is this going to go? Let's find out. But potentially, very. Oh. That rippling is very odd. Well, here we go. If we find a dead alchemist in here, I will not be surprised. If he's fused with a plant, again, not surprised. If I'm wrong location, not surprised. Although that appears to be a very living alchemist by the look of things. Ailey said I can free her by finding the plant and destroying it, and get one forebloom. I've been asked to find the alchemist, which now appears to have been completed. Hello, you are an evil cunt. I have an axe.
Are you a friend or a foe? Have you come to take my place?
Oh shit. This is the quest people were complaining about being kicked down a pit by some NPC and not being able to outsmart him and go, oh, we know what you're going to do. Where would I take your place?
In the sacred mission, taking over the feeding and guarding the abyss so it never spits out its insides. I've always known that one day my successor would appear. We always have. I will be the master, and you will be my apprentice. You will take over the sacred mission.
What is the sacred mission?
Look down. Can you see anything? No? That's exactly as it should be. I guard the abyss. The abyss requires feeding. I hunt down lives I sacrifice to the abyss. This way, the abyss is calm and Avalon is secure. If not for this sacred mission, Avalon would face unspeakable suffering. It would be the end of our world. This is my sacred mission, and it can be yours if you so choose.
What is the abyss?
The abyss is a gate that separates us from all that's evil, all that's at the very root of our suffering. It's chaos and darkness. The abyss must remain closed. We must ensure that the gates never open. The sacrifice is essential to keep the abyss contained.
You hunt lives, not just animals. How is this considered sacred?
A life is a life. Sacrificing one person is a small price to pay to prevent the catastrophic terror that would follow if the gates of the abyss were to open.
And so the people of the city sacrifice their young to the dragon one at a time, drawing lots to see whose daughter will be sent out and chained up outside the city gates. And you truly believe all of this?
Oh, Would you really risk the fall of Avalon, knowing its fate rests in your hands? It's not about fate. It's about necessity.
We should consider every possible method to save the island.
I respect your wisdom, my apprentice. The question remains, will you take on the sacred mission as the apprentice, or as the feed?
I need to think about it.
I see. I will await your decision, but don't delay for too long. I don't know how much life I have left in me. Return as soon as you've made your decision. I will be waiting here.
In the meantime... Okay. Something's been... That's a lot of blood. There appear to be many foes down below. But I still want to find where this Master Druid has got. Well, no, this Alchemist. A time-worn scroll. Those are not normal Norse runes, neither are they Ogam. They're a kind of hybrid, just designed to look like Norse runes. And I'm talking all three Futharks there. Some of them look a little bit like Ogam if you turn them on their side, but not much. The Abyss requires noble souls. Merlin and his acolytes, powerless. The sacred mission is a solitary path. Druids are helpless. Ancient evil. Knights of the Abyss sworn to guard the Abyss, to feed it. Master Gaif's journal. 7th of Holy Moon, 554. Woke up sweating again. The Abyss, it's just sitting there, but what if I miss something? What if I forget a ritual? And that's it. And the world ends because I messed up. 8th of Holy Moon, 554. Checked the locks, the seals, everything at least 3 times, maybe 4. You can never be too sure. What if they're weakening and I don't notice? Can't shake off this feeling. 9th of Holy Moon. Made the usual offering to the Abyss, but what if it's not enough? What if it wants more and I don't realize? The thought alone is enough to freeze the blood in my veins. 10th of Holy Moon. What if the legends are wrong? What if what I'm doing is actually making things worse? Like making all the weirdness go out into the forest nearby. No, I can't think like that. But I can't stop the thoughts. It's a vicious cycle. 11th of Holy Moon. Night's the worst. It's just me and the silence and my thoughts screaming at me. Every sound makes me jump. Is it opening? Is it happening? My heart won't stop racing. 12th of Holy Moon. Talked to the Abyss today. Out loud. Asked it to give me a sign that I'm doing okay. Nothing. Silence. It's probably silly, but I needed to try. I guess it would be worse if it actually answered. Capital I for it. Yeah. Oh, God. Right. Ooh, okay, we're getting somewhere now. Master Bullus's journal. 14th of Aldermoon, 121. Today brought a peace seldom felt. As I gaze into the abyss, I wonder if my presence here changes anything. Do my vigil and my offerings really make a difference? But then I remember the mission entrusted to me, and all doubts dissipate like mist under the morning sun. 15th of Aldermoon. The night was restless. The stars seemed dimmer, the darkness deeper. The words of the ancient spells I uttered daily took on new meaning. All this reminded me that my task goes beyond mere watchfulness. All this, my true purpose is to defend the world against unspeakable evil. 17th of Aldermoon. A traveller appeared by the abyss today. His questions about my duties reminded me that this mission is bigger than myself. I told him of our heritage and the burden we bear. It amazes me how quickly the past that shapes our future can be forgotten. 18th of Aldermoon. Today I felt the weight of loneliness. My role has severed me from the rest of the world, yet I remind myself that I am not alone. We are a chain of knights who have stood watch over the abyss. This thought is comforting, yet it also serves as a caution. Here's the thing. Does the new knight boot the previous one into the abyss when he takes his place? 19th of Aldermoon. Thoughts of my successor, who they will be, whether they will be as devoted as I have been, whether they will grasp the gravity of our mission, fill my mind. This concern, though, it weighs heavy on my heart. This concern, though it weighs heavy on my heart, is also a source of hope. I believe the tradition of passing on knowledge and strength will endure just as we have through the ages. 21st of Aldermoon. As I record more words in my journal today, I realize that each sentence is like a spell, weaving the future with lessons from the past. My life is not only dedicated to the abyss, but also to passing on this knowledge. May every knight who stands here after me find in my words the strength and courage to continue our immortal watch. Master Dowd's journal. 17th of Oakmoon, 258. Another day, another dawn. Spent it like always, staring at the pit. They say what's down there could end the world. Can't say I'm all that curious. I'm just here to keep it shut, and that's fine by me. 8th of Oakmoon. Made my usual rounds. Checked the spells, the chains, the wards. All quiet. Some think it's a boring job. Me, I find peace in the routine, plus someone's got to do it. 9th of Oakmoon. Offered the usual to the abyss. Old legends say it keeps the things on the other side happy. Don't know if that's true, but I'm not about to stop. If tossing a few lesser souls into the dark keeps us safe, I'll do it daily. 10th of Oakmoon. Had a thought today. What if there's nothing really down there? What if it's just stories to keep us scared? Then I laughed. I guess it doesn't matter. My job's the same either way. Keep watch, keep safe, keep the gates closed. 11th of Oakmoon. Night shifts of a loneliness. Just me and the stars. Makes you think. About home, about why you're here. But when the sun comes up and it's another day, I'm here because it's where I'm needed. Simple as that. 12th of Oakmoon. Sometimes I talk to the abyss. Silly, right? But it feels like it listens. I tell it about my day, my fears, my hopes. Maybe it's just a big hole in the ground, but to me it's a companion. I don't have anyone else. Master Vacquois' journal. 7th of Rowan Moon, 324. Another day watching the abyss. Sometimes I wonder if any of this even makes sense. I perform the rituals and say the words, but what if it's all just nothing? Still, the what if keeps me going. I can't risk it at all on a hunch. 8th of Rowan Moon. Did my rounds and performed the offerings. Part of me scoffs at the actions, but another part is terrified of skipping even one step. The thought of being wrong, of unleashing something terrible, that's enough to keep me in line. 9th of Rowan Moon. Questioned everything today. Is this whole mission just a tale passed down, losing meaning with each generation? Yet here I am, because the consequences of being wrong are too grave. Better safe than sorry, right? I'm starting to think this is not where he came for the ether bloom, whatever it's called. 10th of Rowan Moon, 324. Felt a bit of resentment today. Why me? Why this burden? But fear is a powerful motivator. The fear of what might happen if I don't do my part keeps me tethered to this spot, performing rituals that I hope are more than just ancient superstitions. 11th of Rowan Moon. Nights are the hardest. We've heard that before. Doubts creep in with the darkness, but then I think about the potential consequences of not doing my part, and I push through. I can't let my doubts risk the world, so I continue, even if part of me questions it all. 12th of Rowan Moon. Sometimes I talk to the abyss, asking for a sign. We've seen this come after complaining about being up at night as well. Anything to show me that what I'm doing matters. The silence that follows is both an answer and a question, but the fear of what could be keeps me rooted, following the rituals just in case. And Vacquois. Curban. The Treaty on the Sacred Mission. Written by Yor, 3rd Knight of the Abyss. In the shadow of the world, where light fades into the endless void, lies the abyss. Bound by ancient magic and solemn vows, this chasm marks the frontier between our realm and the darkness beyond. Here we, the knights, dedicate our lives to the sacred mission. Bestowed upon us through generations untold, our duty is to stand vigilant. We are the shield against the creeping shadows, the watchers of the unwatchable. Our resolve must be as the mountains, unyielding for the moment a night falters, the abyss stirs. Let it be known that this mission is not one in pursuit of glory or honor. It is one of necessity. The abyss does not sleep. It waits. Thus we too must forsake rest, for in our vigilance lies the safety of all. To future knights, know this. You inherit not merely a duty, but a sacred trust. The world unwittingly relies on your strength and courage. You are the silent protectors, the unsung heroes whose vigil keeps the night at bay. Remember, the importance of our sacred mission transcends time. It is the thread that binds us to the past and guides us into the future. Stand firm, for you are the barrier that keeps the darkness from engulfing the light. In unity and devotion we guard the abyss, not as individuals, but as a legacy that endures beyond our years. Honor this treaty, for in it lies the essence of our eternal watch. Unless the knuckle of the outside was the alchemist, then somehow we discovered him as soon as we entered this cave. And... Wait. There's a return path here.
Greetings, my apprentice. Have you made your decision? Are you ready to take on the sacred mission?
Here's the thing. If I say yes, what happens? I can't afford to be stuck here for all eternity. Your sacred mission is just the delusions of a madman. Nothing will happen if you stop the sacrifices.
So, you have made your choice? I hope your soul proves noble. I should have dodged.
Look, terribly sorry about this. He does have a weird lantern. If I say it, let's just... Yeah, let's... I have a sneaky suspicion that this autosave is on his death. But there's two things I want to do, right? Clearly, it's late at night. I'm a bit tired. I've yawned a few times, so I should probably stop soon. Okay.
Let's get it over with. Just go down already. I know how this ends.
Well, I'm glad you do, but... So... With that in mind... I want to do two things. I want to see what happens if I accept his quest, and if I'm supposed to kick him into the pit, or if he kicks me into it to prove I'm worthy. Hang on. I have spoken to him, haven't I?
Greetings, my apprentice. Have you made your decision? Are you ready to take on the sacred mission?
I need to think about it.
I see. I will await your decision. But don't delay for too long. I don't know how much life I have left in me. Return as soon as you've made your decision. I will be waiting here.
So, first thing I want to do is see what will happen if I accept his quest. Second thing I want to do is load the save outside the cave and see if it says I've already found the alchemist. So let's see what he says now.
Greetings,
I should have probably
my
loaded that
apprentice.
save and checked first.
Have you made your decision? Are you ready to take on the sacred mission?
Anoint me, Master. I'm ready to relieve you of your duty.
Guardian of the Abyss, forever keep watch over the secret hidden in the depths. Remain eternally shrouded in darkness, caring alone for this cursed land.
He's going to jump in, isn't
There, That should suffice. I leave you all of my belongings and the works of previous masters. One day an apprentice will come to you, and you will pass on the blessing. Farewell, my apprentice.
He is, isn't he? He's going to jump in. Yep. Thought so. I presume the quest is not completed. I killed the lunatic knight because he was killed too many of his police. Kerbin anointed me as the next successful mission, after which he promptly threw himself to the abyss. Either of those objectives have not been updated. So presumably, let's just test my outside theory. Here I stand outside the cave and the pit. And I think what I'll do in between episodes is go and look into the bugs relating to this quest that people have complained about, just in case it's something I need to know about, right? Especially if it's people saying the quest log says I've found the druid's body, but I haven't, alchemist's body, but I haven't found it yet. Okay, we're here. We've killed these things. Quest log says that we have found the alchemist. So the Forebloom, Beast Lair. Presumably in the pit then. In which case, I load the pre-fight save. And save the game. I'll put it on interrupted. Alright. That pretty much wraps up this episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one, at which point I decide the fate of the Mad Knight who's been murdering people, and probably jump into the pit myself to find out what's going on down there. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.